Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Texas Mortgage Boss podcast. My name is James J. And today's topic, what the blank is going on with home prices? It's heck, guys. What do you think I was saying? What the heck is going on with home prices? My mama's watching this. Let's go. All right, guys. So what is going on with home prices? We're going to talk about that. But before we do, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for me. We continue to put out content to try and educate and help as many people as we possibly can. Thank you guys for joining me for another live. And today is going to be all about home prices and what's going on, right? If you're in the market right now, you know prices have continued to go up, right? The beginning of the year, we saw crazy appreciation. I'm going to show you just how crazy it's been. Crazy appreciation, crazy amount of offers, crazy amount of offers over asking price. So what are we looking like for the end of this year into 2022? That is what we are going to discuss today. So let's share and get into the presentation real quick. All right, so let's look at what's going on with these home prices, because I am hearing from a lot of buyers, they may want to wait, and I'm not sure that's a real good idea. Really, I'm not sure it's a good idea, and I'm going to show you why here in a second. So home prices, according to three of the major home price indexes, specifically from CoreLogic, the last 12 months is what we're going to look at specifically. So if you look at the last 12 months, okay, this is actually the last 8 months. I apologize. January through August. That's January of August of 2021. This is what the home appreciation has looked like. All right. So if you're in the market and you're wondering, man, why do prices keep going up? Demand versus demand and supply. Goodness gracious, I can't even talk today. Supply and demand. That's really what this comes down to. So as you know, there's a lack of supply in the market right now. Okay, so what happens is as supply starts to get limited, now there's more demand for that same product. This is just in any situation, right? Toilet paper, paper towels, we've been down that road before. If you look at January and now look at August, right? There is a huge difference, guys. So price appreciation from last year, it's up 18% compared to this time last year. 18% difference from this time last year to where we are this time, or a couple months ago, 2021. It's just insane, right? So what does that mean for you as a buyer? Because buyers want to wait. They think things are going to change next year. I'm going to probably convince you of otherwise. I hope I am anyway, because the more you wait, the more expensive it's going to become. The more you wait, the less buying power you're going to have, right? That's just how this is going to go. So let's look at what's happening with home prices right now. So if you look at FHFA, Federal Housing Finance Administration, and then CoreLogic and S&P Case-Shiller. Okay, so these are three big companies that basically are in the business of forecasting housing, forecasting interest rates, and so forth. They do a lot of this forecasting. So home prices from January through July obviously have increased. Now, as you can see, that line is starting to level off. And I've been saying this for probably a couple months at this point, that we can't keep up the pace that we've been at. There's just no way we're going to continue to have prices continue to go with that L, right? It's going to come to a point where it's going to level off. It's going to happen in 2022. That's my opinion. That's the opinion of a lot of the experts as well. But for buyers specifically, okay, I'm talking buyers now, in 2022, yes, the appreciation of these homes is going to slow down a little bit, but it's not going to stop, right? It's still going to go up. So what does that mean for your buying power? Again, it's going to go down. So waiting till next year because the market's going to crash, I don't see that. I just don't see it happening. All that's going to happen, in my opinion, price appreciation is going to level off, which you can already see towards August, July, August, it started to level off, which makes complete sense because the first 6, 7 months of this year were pure insanity, right? If you were buying a home, you know it was pure insanity the first 7 months of this year. So we're now starting to see the prices level off a little. Appreciation through next year, it's still going to happen. Houses are still going to appreciate. So, but they're going to probably come to a point where they just kind of plateau a little. So you may have a window in 2022 where, you know, you're going to be able to get into a home where prices are not through the roof like every month, like it's been in 2021. But appreciation is still going to continue. It's just not going to continue at the pace that it has in 2021. That's really what it comes down to. So, you know, again, buying power is a huge thing. And the more you wait, the more appreciation you're going to be buying into. Interest rates, same thing. You know, we may or may not see an increase in interest rates in 2022. I've heard some people say we're going to actually have lower interest rates. Okay. If that happens, great. We don't know. We don't know. Rates are still really good right now. So we're still in historically low times as it relates to the interest rates. Just prices are just going up and up and up and up. All right. So next year, prices for next year. Okay. So the buyer demand and the shortage of homes for sale, it's going to continue, right? There's not a glutton of homes that are just going to show up out of nowhere. Builders are still behind. There's still shortages all over for pretty much anything at this point. As we head into the holiday seasons, there's just shortages all over the place. This is not going to finish, you know, this is not going to end at the end of 2021, right? This is going to continue into next year as well. And so what that means for the builders, I mean, they actually love that. They love this situation right now in the sense that there's such a high demand for new construction, right? That's what I mean. Not the shortage of supplies. Because I can tell you from the builder's perspective, the supply chain, it's a headache for them, right? Because they constantly have to make these changes with buyers who start to build a home and then, hey, we can't offer that particular brick or that stone or whatever anymore. So this supply chain is an issue and will continue to be an issue for builders probably through next year as well. But builders love that there's a shortage right now, right? Because they're in demand, like high demand. I just read an article recently about how the South specifically is just super high demand for new construction. There's a demand on both coasts as well, east as well as west, but the South is really where it's at right now. That's where it's at. And I'm not just talking Texas. I mean, there's a lot of places south that are really yearning for more and more new construction. So next year, again, appreciation, we're going to continue to see it. It just will be a little bit lower than it's been. So if you look here at some of the expert predictions for 2022, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, MBA, Zelman, NAR, HPS, these are the projections for home appreciation for 2022. Okay, so waiting till 2022 because you think the market's going to change, rates are going to be better, the market's going to crash, all this stuff that you hear in the news, all this stuff that maybe someone has mentioned to you. Oh, market's going to crash just like 2008. I hear this over and over and over again. I keep talking about it over and over again. It's a different situation. It's not the same. It's not the same. So don't compare 08 to 2021 or 2022. It is not the same. It's just not the same. So what all this means for you as a buyer, time to get off the fence, honestly. Like, in my opinion, if you're sitting on the fence, it's time to get off. Remember, last year, you were looking to purchase a house and you maybe said, you know, I'm going to wait till next year. Remember that? You said you're going to wait till next year. because things were going to get better or things were going to slow down. How'd that work out? Yeah. Nobody predicted 2020 to be as crazy as it was, considering COVID and everything else that was going on in 2020. One of the best years in real estate ever. 2021, similar, right? No one really projected housing cost appreciation was going to go through the roof like it has in 2021. It's been crazy. All right. So we're going to get to a point, hopefully next year, where that leveling off takes place. But if you're waiting is not a good option, in my opinion. You need to get into home ownership as soon as you are capable of doing it. Obviously, you got to have some things in order financially and all that. But I'm telling you, the prices are not coming down. They're not. So if that's what you're waiting on, stop waiting for that to happen. It's not going to happen. I just think things are going to level off. So, so if you've got questions about this, please hit me up. You can DM me, call me, text me, whatever works for you guys. Also, if you are in the market for a home, I've got a free guide I can send you. All you need to do is send me a DM, or you can just send me an email, james@texasmortgageboss.com. You can email me there. I'll send you the guide. It's free. It will help you as you start to get into home ownership. You're thinking about home ownership, I'll give you the guide. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime, but it will help you navigate this process as you start that, as you start your search, or as you just start, hey, what can I qualify for? How does the process work? All that type of stuff. I'll send you the guide for free. Just send me that DM or hit me up on texasmortgageboss.com. Thank you guys for watching. And listen, get off the fence. Get off the fence. Stop thinking about it. You thought about it last year, and what happened? Prices continued to go up. Stop thinking about it and just go ahead and make that move. Get yourself into home ownership. I'll see you guys in the next video.